Bev from Bev's Bells. I'm a certified kettlebell instructor, and today I'm going to be demonstrating the kettlebell swing clean. I'm going to be providing you with tips on how to perform this exercise movement pattern efficiently and safely. So to begin, we just similar to the swing, it's a hinge movement pattern. So that means your glutes go back first, not like a squat where your knees come forwards first. So you're hinging at the hips, glutes come back first. You also want to make sure that when you begin, just before you begin, you have a nice triangle shape between the bell, in between your feet and your feet. That's your beginning position. Usually people will use a clean in order to get a heavier kettlebell off the floor efficiently, explosively, because it is a ballistic movement, especially when you're looking at something like a 24 kilo, 32 kilo, 40 kilo weight. Those are quite heavy, and sometimes it's not as comfortable to pick up the bell from a deep squat using your legs. So we'll start off again with the principle of the triangle, and then you need to make sure that your lower body muscles are engaged. So your hips, your quads, your glutes, your hammies, because this is a lower body focused movement pattern. It is not an upper body muscling it up with your arms, shoulders. So you want to make sure that everything is engaged before you begin the backswing. So just go to the side here and present it like this. So your free hand is out to the side to help with momentum. You're going to have a big backswing first, and I'll explain the rest of the movement pattern afterwards. So big backswing and rack it up. Place the bell down, big backswing, rack it up. Place the bell down, big backswing, rack it up. Place the bell down using your legs. So unlike a single arm swing where the bell goes out into an arc, you're going to be taming the arc, which means that you're going to be, instead of allowing the bell to propel this way, you're going to be zipping it up the midline of your body, which means you're taming the arc, the trajectory, so that the trajectory isn't out, it's coming up. So think of a book under your armpit. Think about zipping up a zipper through the midline with your thumb. So your hand, when it begins, is on the bell handle, and the handle is basically parallel to your shins. But when you bring the bell in and back for the backswing, the thumb goes to the groin, and you're zipping it up. Thumb goes to the groin, and you're zipping it up. So the timing is quite critical. You need to be able to insert your hand, which begins on the top of the handle and ends up inserted into the handle. Otherwise, if you do the reverse where you pull the bell and you put it into the hand, so round and into the hand, you're going to end up flopping the kettlebell onto the back of your forearm and bruise it. So in order to figure out how to insert the hand into the handle of the bell at the right time, think about when you're snapping your hips, your thumb is here at the midline and it's zipping up. You're going to insert your hand around the belly button area as you are snapping your hips, and then end up with the rack position where the bell handle is cradled in the crook of your thumb and your wrist and elbow are in line. So snap, insert, snap, insert, snap, insert. Place it down carefully. So it takes practice for sure. This movement pattern isn't necessarily very natural. You're not going to be swinging grocery bags like this. So it is pretty particular. It takes a lot of practice, so don't lose faith. Something else about the grip that will help as well is to remember that you don't want to have a death grip on that handle, because if you have such a tight grip on the handle, you'll never be able to insert the hand. You need to be able to have somewhat of a loosey-goosey grip on the handle as you are snapping your hips and inserting the hand. So here you can have a tight grip at the beginning and during the backswing, but as it comes forwards and you're zipping it up, you should loosen the grip in order to be able to insert the hand. In terms of ease, you also might want to consider corkscrewing your shoulder internally, externally, like this. So you're corkscrewing it internally, externally. I don't want your neck to go to the side. Keep your neck in line and neutral. But see how my upper body, my torso is slightly twisting. So hook underneath armpit, zip it up the midline, loosen the grip to insert the hand, rack it. And when you're at the racked position, take a moment. So knuckles under chin. And think, okay, reset. Now I'm going to do it again. Back swing, insert the hand, snap the hips, rack position. All right. Now for breathing, which is also very important, you want to breathe in as you are performing your backswing, and you want to breathe out as you're snapping your hips and bring it to the rack position. So breathe in, breathe in, and using that free arm to help with flow, momentum, and timing. So there's a couple of tips that can help you, props to help you with, first of all, your tight grip. If you feel that your grip is so tight because you're afraid that you're going to lose the bell and you're not able to insert your hand correctly, put on some kind of a glove, sort of a synthetic glove with nothing that has any grip on it, of course, because you want it to be loose, right? And take the hand over the bell, again on the handle, do a nice big backswing, and practice inserting and loosening your grip, inserting your hand and loosening your grip into the handle with a glove. Being very careful to place it down. And if you feel that you're not able to tame that arc properly because you still want to swing out instead of zipping it up the midline, I would suggest that you get somebody to hold some kind of a mat like this, for example. And they would be off to the side, you would be standing facing, and hold it here so that as you are performing your clean, if you hit this, it's a deterrent, right? And they're going to keep bringing it a little closer so that it's forcing you to really zip it up and keep it close to the body. So you're taming that arc instead of out here, you're taming it and bringing it straight up. But remember to get that person to stand to the side so you don't hit them. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty much all I can say at this point with the clean. It's a ballistic motion again, so it's just like your swing. So it is explosive, and the more explosive your hip snap and backswing are, the easier it will be to clean heavier bells. So this is a 16, there's no way I could muscle this up. The only way I'm going to get it up is with a big backswing and racking it. And place it down carefully. Great, thank you for watching, and I'm Bev, Bev's Bells.